Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome to the Kasper Dolberg Player Review. And this has been one of the most requested ones lately since I asked you assistant coaches in the comments down below of my Scandinavia Sprint to Glory, and you guys saw how good this guy could actually get. And now I have used him a bit more. I know a lot more about this player on FIFA 17, and I will give you a detailed review. So starting off at a 72 rating, 18 years old, a striker for Ajax. He is just such a great talent right now. Everyone in the Netherlands is looking at this guy and just hoping for him to be the next big thing for Ajax. From Ajax, we had big strikers coming in like, let's say, Luis Suarez and also Ibrahimovic. So it is quite nice to see this guy to maybe step in those footsteps. As you can see right here, definitely a really strong striker. 75 strength on him already, but it will just get better along the way. So let's start off right here with the clips. And hopefully with these clips, you guys will get to see how good Kasper Dolberg really is. Right here in the first one, he hits the crossbar and then has another shot with his left foot. And now take a look at this. Did you see it in the top right corner? He has 99 shot power at the end of this simulation. And he has 80 free kick accuracy, and that allowed me to take that free kick. So this guy definitely is feeling like Ibrahimovic on the free kicks because he has that shot power, and he can definitely also put it into the right places. So if you need someone with a lot of power to take a free kick from very far away or even close up, Kasper Dolberg could be your player in the future. Now look at this right here. He cuts inside, he gets in there. He's not really the best dribbler, but he is a great finisher. And since he is 6'2" tall, he definitely is someone who can push away defenders. And he's not the most agile, but you can use that for your advantage. So you know he's not that agile. Just put him into a spot where you know if you pass it to him, he will take the shot and it's a goal, because his shot power and his finishing is just great. You just need to put him into the right position for him to take the shots and score the easy goals for you. And he's just capable of doing that and a lot more than that. You will see that in the upcoming clips. Right here, he passes it, makes his run, Sister will play it into his teammate, Højbjerg passes it back into him in the right position at the right time, and he once again puts it into the bottom right corner. So Kasper Dolberg, first attribute that caught my eye was his positioning. So let's get over that one and move on into the next clips. One thing I need to mention obviously is that he's quite tall, so if you want to cross it into him, he can definitely head the ball in. That is one of those stats he really improved upon. I believe he started off at like 64 and grew to like a 90 heading accuracy. So Kasper Dolberg in the future will be a great player for those crosses coming in from your right wing or left wing. So now we talked about his positioning, his heading accuracy, and also his strength. I believe the strength is definitely something that you guys have to keep in mind right there. Big mistake from the goalkeeper, by the way. So he can definitely hold his own against tall and strong defenders. Obviously he's not the paciest player. He still improves a little bit from his pace that he has at the start, but definitely do not expect this guy to get into some amazing positions with his pace. You definitely need him to be in the right position, which he most of the time is in, and pass it into him at the right time and then take shots like these. I mean, the 99 shot power comes in quite handy if you are a striker. Definitely something that you might want to try out. One thing that I would suggest though is to not use Kasper Dolberg as a striker that moves forward and gets in behind defenders, but use him as a target man. So if you pass it into him, he puts his body into his opponent, and then he is looking for his teammates to make runs. He passes it into them, makes his run inside, and then he can head the ball in or even get a pass and just shoot and score. So as a target man, he is much better. But take a look at this goal that you guys saw in the intro. I was freaking out when this happened. This is definitely the best goal I have scored so far on these player reviews. Kasper Dolberg, I mean, how the hell did he do that? I have no idea, because look at this. He passes it, he gets it back, heads it over the defender, and then still manages to come up with that acrobatic shot and get it past the keeper. So at that point, I was convinced. I knew, okay, this guy is just a sick striker. Everyone needs to try him out. If you are into tall strikers who are strong and have a really good shot and great finishing on them, Kasper Dolberg is your guy. If you are into like players like, let's say, Ben Yedder or Vieto, definitely Kasper Dolberg is not your guy. But take a look at this: 84 acceleration, 91 sprint speed. So his sprint speed grew to above 90, and at 6'2", it doesn't feel like he's that fast just because he is that tall. So don't expect him to be as fast as, like, let's say a Pione Sisto who has above 90 sprint speed. He definitely feels a little bit slower. I personally would say he feels around the 80 pace rating. But apart from that, his strength goes up to 86. Definitely another really good asset of this guy. Then moving on the mental stats, not that good to be honest. Attack positioning is quite decent though. And now in the technical stats, 90 ball control, which is important for a striker, 89 finishing, and then you have 99 shot power, which will always be insane for a striker. So ultimately, if I would have to decide right now if Kasper Dolberg is a player that I want to get into my team, I would definitely say if it fits your playstyle, if you are looking for that tall guy who's not the slowest but also not the fastest player, just average pace basically, maybe just a little bit above average pace, because I know it says really fast up there on his acceleration and sprint speed, but it doesn't feel like it. His stamina is something that also bothered me just a little bit, but you can definitely train that. That is a good thing, so you can counteract that. So if I'm looking for a tall striker who can head the ball, who can finish from anywhere, and who is able to hold off defenders, Kasper Dolberg is my guy. So I would use him in like a 4-4-2 formation, where you have one small and really good dribbler who is pacey, and then Kasper Dolberg, who is the target man, gets the ball and distributes it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, smash that like button. It would be much appreciated, assisting coaches, if you subscribe as well. Have a nice day and peace.